Hey guys, I'm back. I'm home. I was in Arizona and I did the workshop with Paul Kanan and Nikki Snelson, the Take It From the Top workshop. It was awesome, and I have tons of footage from it that I'm going to cut together. I have like over an hour's worth of footage that I've got to cut together into less than 10 minutes. So give me a couple days to get that up. But it was so fun. I want to thank Paul for inviting me to be a part of it, and I want to thank all the kids who came out that I love, and it was amazing. And I hope to do more in the future. And Nikki Snelson was amazing, and if Take It From the Top is coming to your town anytime soon, you should run, don't walk to take one of their workshops. They're awesome and so well put together and really fun. Okay, here's what we need to talk about. There's been some serious reality show stuff going on that we haven't even had a chance to discuss yet. So let's start with Dancing with the Stars, and we'll get to American Idol in a second. Okay, Dancing with the Stars. I couldn't believe I wasn't there. This is the first time in 3 seasons, that I haven't been at the premiere. So it felt weird to just watch it on TV. But let's talk about what I think is the most exciting part. Melissa from The Bachelor coming on last minute, 2 days before, and Dancing with Tony, who I love, Marissa's partner, obviously, and being amazing. Absolutely amazing in 2 days. Now, granted, it looks like she's had some dance experience, which, I'm sure at some point people are going to get an uproar about it. But for 2 days, it doesn't matter how much dance experience you have. In 2 days, to learn anything and do it in front of a national television audience is really intimidating, and good for you. This is the ultimate revenge for her, and she's gorgeous and cute, and I love her attitude, and I love how she's coming out on top. Okay, here's my big surprises that I loved. Well, no, I'm not surprised I love Lil' Kim, but I'm surprised how good she was. Like, she really impressed me. I was like, that girl better work. And I love it, love it, love it anytime she says anything about how she dedicated it to the women in prison, how it was the only show they could agree to watch in prison. I'm obsessed with that. I'm obsessed with thinking about these women sitting in prison who used to be in prison with Lil' Kim, watching her dance on their favorite show, Dancing with the Stars. I'm obsessed with that being a true story. That blows my mind. I love it. I've always been obsessed with women in prison. It fascinates me. Is that weird? That might be a little weird. Okay, my big surprise, who I thought was adorable, not great, but adorable and so much fun to watch, Steve-O. Adorable. And he's trying really hard. I was nervous about him being on live television, but he's trying really hard, I think. And Lacey is the perfect partner for him. Lacey, I saw her at a party last week, and she showed me this photo that he had gotten her to staple on him, vote for Steve-O. Did they show that in the package? Maybe they did. I don't remember. But he's crazy. He's crazy. I love Shawn Johnson. Love her, love her, love her. And I love that she's with Mark because she can handle his choreography. And Mark Ballas is by far the best choreographer on that show. Hands down. I love watching his choreography. And I love that the producers constantly pair him with people who can handle it. Except for Kim Kardashian. But you know what I mean. Like Christy and Sabrina and Shawn. People who can handle his choreography, because it makes the show much more fun to watch when we can actually watch Mark's amazing choreography, because he's a phenomenal choreographer. So props for that. Chuck Wicks is adorable. I mean, they are just the cutest couple, right? Chuck and Julianne, adorable. And I love it. It's like watching Prince Charming and Cinderella. Like, come on. Give me more of that. David Alan Grier's hilarious. I didn't expect to like him that much, but he's hilarious. Steve Wozniak is adorable. Cheryl and Gillis, I still don't know how to say it. They're going to be hot and sexy, and it feels a lot like when she was with Christian, right? It feels like a very similar partnership, which will be fun. And Cheryl, of course, is phenomenal, and I adore her. Okay, so that leaves me to who I think is probably in danger. Obviously, we have one more dance week, but who I think is in danger of going home, I have it down to 4. I think in danger of going home are Belinda Carlisle, Denise Richards, Holly, and Ty Murray. I think, and if I had to narrow that down to 2, I would probably say first round out, I would say probably Belinda and Ty Murray. I think Holly will get a pass because she came in late, and Denise, I think, has a strong fan base, and she'll probably kick it up a notch. Plus, people don't want to lose Max. So I would say Belinda and Ty Murray are probably in the biggest danger. What do you think? Okay, now let's talk about American Idol and this new rule, this judges save thing. At first, I thought it wasn't fair. At first, I was like, wait, they can't just save people. Like, that's not fair. That goes against America's vote. But then when they said 2 people will be eliminated the next week, it just gives people one more week of redemption. And if America still doesn't want them, they still go home. And it actually saves somebody else probably the next week. Does that make sense? Okay, and who are your favorites? Danny Gokey and Adam Lambert, right? I mean, come on. But this is what happens. Then these people start to pull forward, right? People start to come in that you're like, wait a second, you're really good. Because the favorites kind of get comfortable and people get motivated by trying to beat the favorites and they have nothing to lose because it's like, well, Danny Gokey and Adam Lambert have this thing in the bag, right? So I think that people are going to sneak up, but I just don't know who yet. And I was sorry to see Jorge go, but I really didn't want to see Anoop go. I really didn't. I really like Anoop, and I think as much as it was an unfortunate song choice, he did make a terrible song choice. I do think Anoop has more talent than he's been able to show yet, and I think that Anoop has a chance to do actually really well and come back from all of this. And Jasmine, she just had to go. She just wasn't ready for it. She's adorable, and she's a gorgeous girl. And her mother seems so sweet, right? She's kind of intense, but really sweet. I love that D-Listed said that his favorite contestant the guy on DListed.com said his favorite contestant on American Idol this year is Jasmine's mother's wig. I thought that was hilarious. Anyways, I think American Idol is going to be fun. I think it's going to be a good season. Out of Adam Lambert and Danny Gokey, who do I like better? Well, Adam's has a musical theater background, and I actually one of the few people who actually saw him play Fiyero in Wicked, and I actually thought he was decent. Fiero's a hard role. He wasn't great as Fiyero, but I could see that he was a talented guy. He just isn't really that perfect of a Fiyero. But I really like him overall, and I've met him a couple times, and he's a very nice guy. But I'm kind of pulling for Danny Gokey a little bit. I can't get over that. I just really like Danny Gokey a lot. I think he's adorable, and I think he's going to be fun to watch, and I think he's going to do interesting things. But so is Adam. Adam kind of reminds me of that show Rockstar NXS. Remember that? Like, Adam's a little bit like rocker, but really poppy and really current. Like Randy said, finally Randy said something intelligent. That he's very current, and I agree. He's very, very current. All right, so lots to do, lots to catch up on. Sorry I was gone for over a week, but I am back, and I am ready for you. So let's do this thing. Am I getting arrested? Have I done anything illegal? Am I getting arrested? Or is that a fire truck? Am I on fire? Is my house on fire? I gotta go.